How do I get a bitch? I get the bitch, the eyes, ears, brain, mind, heart, body, soul. That's not something that I say that sounds cool. That's something that I do to get every bitch, man. When you look at the breakdown of a bitch, it's just like the human body, the human mind, the human body. You know what I'm saying? The human heart, the human brain. Everything has parts to it. Well, the bitch has parts to her. You know what I'm saying? You can't get the bitch and you just got the pussy, or you can't get the bitch and you just got the mind. You can't get a bitch and you just got the heart. That's one part. The bitch can live without that part. Anyway, there are some parts that's more important than other parts, but we ain't talking about which part is most important. Fuck all that tomato shit. I say the brain is most, the mind is most important. You say the heart and all this shit. We go back and forth and shit. Fuck all that. What we gonna talk about, man, is getting the whole bitch. So when I get a bitch, man, I get the bitch from the eyes first. Okay, the eyes is what is she seeing when she see me? Custom made me coat. You understand me? Custom made jewelry and chains and rings and different colors and shit. And you know what I'm saying? Different color mean coats and shit. Suit, blazer, and you know what I'm saying? Gucci sneakers and you know what I mean? Diamond earrings to match the shirt and shit. And you know, just different shit, man. That my lips are not chapped, that I got some chapstick on, you know what I'm saying, that my skin looks good and well rested, my nails looking good, my, you know what I'm saying, my hands not ashy, make sure that I'm smelling good, you know what I'm saying, so I go into the part about the eyes, you know what I'm saying, what is a person seeing when they see you, you understand what I'm saying, when a person sees you, you know what I mean, they are knowing if they, you know what I'm saying, are down to fall in love with you from the very beginning, man. I mean, when they see you, they it's like love at first sight in their heart. You understand what I'm saying? In their heart, they have a feeling that makes sense to them. You know what I mean? That wait a minute, this guy may be able to be my husband. He may be able to be my kid's father, or you know what I'm saying, a good father to my kids. Anything, you know what I mean? It's always some motherfucking shit that a person is thinking when they see you. They might not say it all, you know what I'm saying, but they feel it, you know what I mean? And the eyes are you know what I'm saying, is a big part of that. You can't even get a bitch without her eyes attracting you, man. I mean, you know, it will be as hard as trying to get a blind bitch to fall in love with you, you know what I'm saying? She got to feel everything because she don't see nothing, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's not where you want to be. You dig what I'm saying? Um, anyway, man, the bitch has to see you and like, and you have to be pleasant on the eye, okay? After that, you know what I'm saying, it's a brain game, you know what I'm saying, you want to let her mind know that I'm successful, and that goes with the eyes also, because her eyes and ears, you know what I'm saying, report to her mind, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, what they see. The brain is like a computer, so when you are putting things in her face, you want it to be successful things, money things. You want to only talk about money things, only listen to money getting music. Always be at work when the bitch is talking to you. Hey, baby, you know what I'm saying? I love to talk to you, but I got to go into work. I got to go handle my business. Oh, baby, I'm picking up a double shift. I'll talk to you later. Oh, baby, I got to, you know what I'm saying, get on with my second job. Oh, baby, I got to get on and run my second business. You got, you know what I'm saying, you got to feed them things to her mind to let feed them things to her brain to let the brain know that you are successful and you will not be denied about being successful. You're gonna do whatever it takes. You're gonna be whoever it takes. You're gonna do whatever it takes to get where you're trying to go. And the thing about it, man, is once you start to move in that direction, and the brain is instantly soaking up everything that you're talking about, man. The bitch will start to get a little more laid back about you, a little more at ease. You know what I'm saying? She's not so big to trip about whether you are fucking her without a condom or whatever. She's not tripping because she knows that if y'all have a baby, you're gonna take care of your baby, because she has a good feeling that you getting your own money, you love kids, all type of things that she's seen about you. She trusts what she see. Okay? She believes half of what she hear, but she trusts damn near all what she see. So it's important that you show her you being successful. You show her your best you, okay? Because that get a lot of those uh, guards down. You know what I mean? The bitch start leaving her chin open to be knocked out by love. You dig? After that, you know what I'm saying? The brain communicates with the mind, so it will tell a bitch whether she should be comfortable around you or not. After that, I like the heart. You know what I mean? I watch all types of romance movies, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember great lines from the romance movies. I watch the romance songs. I listen to the romance songs. I remember the lines to the songs. I buy scripts from very popular romantic movies. If it's a movie that made over 100 million, man, I got the script. I got the script damn near. If it's a love movie, if it got any type of love in it and it made over 100 million, I got the script because you know that's important. If there's a book that's on some type of romance that's a bestseller, I'm on that. You know what I mean? I want to know the lines. I want to know exactly what worked out that made it that. Two things off the top of my head that I can talk about. Hold on. Two things off the top of my head that I want to talk about, man, is Twilight. You know what I'm saying? You find good lines in there. Titanic, you know what I'm saying? You know, we're some cool lines in there. The movie Casino has some good lines in there. Yeah, I love Beautiful Creatures has some good lines in there. I even use lines in Interview with the Vampire. I use all kind of lines, man. But anyway, I'm just a wordsmith, man. I'm a motherfucker that loves words. You dig? Another thing is 50 Shades of Grey. You know what I'm saying? I like the books better than the movies, but the books had a lot of lines in there and a lot of mannerisms that bitches are interested in. Not only if they didn't know they were interested in, after watching the movie, they were trained, or after reading the book, they were trained to pay attention to these mannerisms and to become one with their submissive side and all that kind of shit. So you know that's a part of it now, man. If you don't notice, you have to keep your pulse on the market. You dig? You got to keep your pulse on what the bitches are feeling. So you keep your hand on their heart to know when something, you know what I'm saying, gives them that shock, to shock them back to life, that excitement. That's what you want to give them, is that spark, man. Let's see. After the heart, you know what I'm saying, of course, the body, I push a bitch to the limits. You know what I mean? You know, I don't just dick her down. You know what I'm saying? I keep my dick in my pants just in case I'm gonna come quick or something. I put my fingers in that bitch. I might put 4 fingers, 5 fingers, the thumb in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I might jump up real fast and piss on that motherfucker. I might, you know what I'm saying, be hitting that motherfucker raw dog and jump up and nut all in her hair and in her eye and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna completely ravage the bitch. She's gonna feel completely used. You know what I'm saying, by me when we're talking about sexually. I don't want to leave nothing to chance that the last guy did her the way that I'm doing her. I want to, you know what I'm saying, go all outside the box. You dig? Let's see. After body, let's talk about soul. I'm fast to talk about the Bible, Jack. You know what I mean? I'm fast to discuss what God really meant. You know what I'm saying? When he said certain things, when Solomon said certain things, when David said certain things, when Abraham said certain things. I want to keep her abreast of the time. You know what I'm saying? When Ananias and Sapphira said things to Peter, I want to keep her abreast of the time and everything that was going on. You understand what I'm saying? So if the bitch is able to picture those times, you know what I'm saying, I can let her know that shit ain't changed and it's still that way today. The same way that God gave Adam Eve. Yes, I mean, bitch, God gave you me, and you know what I mean, and we can recreate, but we don't want to get kicked out of the garden, bitch, so you got to follow everything I say. Don't you suggest nothing. Every idea that you bring home is bad. Trust me, I mean, look at when bitches start having ideas in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? With Eve, it was fucked up. What is it? Job's wife, it was fucked up if he listened. You know what I'm saying? David's woman, it would be fucked up if he listened. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody had to shut the woman down to be great. Okay, and I point that out in the Bible all the time, man. You know what I mean? You had some good women in the Bible also, though. You know what I'm saying? You had Ruth and you know what I'm saying, several other good bras, man. But you had Delilah, and you had Jezebel, and a lot of other people who, you know what I'm saying, are examples of horror stories, is when it go wrong, when you letting the bitch get the leadership. So I set the table, you know what I'm saying, to be able to live like I want to live based on using those examples. That bitch, no, you won't be able to get with me, not like that. You know what I'm saying? You have to follow me if you're gonna get with me. Okay, I think that's that gave you a fast way as to how I get a bitch, but you know, you will get more in the school, man. Every day that we kicking it, man, you're gonna be able to sharpen up. You dig? All right, man, next question. Yiddy.